There is a place in you that cannot be left behind. We spend our lives chasing the warmth of belonging, fearing the cold of abandonment, convinced some secret flaw has marked us for exile. Yet beneath all the noise, a quiet lantern waits, undimmed by distance or disappointment. This light is not a prize for the worthy, nor a comfort for the lucky. It is the deep, unwavering presence that asks nothing and gives everything. The world may turn on its axis of indifference, but here, in the silent chambers of your being, you are never truly alone. Loneliness can feel like a locked room with no key. The mind circles the same bare walls, inventing stories about why the door will never open. We tell ourselves we are too strange, too needy, or simply invisible. These stories grow thicker with every echo, until the walls seem real and the air becomes thin. But the heart is not a prison. It is a garden grown wild through neglect, still alive beneath the brambles. If you look closely, you'll see small shoots breaking through the hard earth, signs that you have not been abandoned by life itself. Sometimes, the ache of disconnection arrives without warning. It's the silent hour after joy fades, or the empty seat at the table, or a memory that stings sharper than it should. You may wonder if you're the only one who feels this way, if others have found some secret path to belonging that you missed. But the truth is, even the most beloved souls have tasted this ache. It is not a sign that you are unlovable, but a quiet call to return, to yourself, and to the world that waits patiently for your presence. Think of the way a tree stands alone in a field, roots tangled deep in the unseen soil. From a distance it might seem solitary, cut off from its kin, but underground its roots braid with others, sharing water, nutrients, quiet messages in the dark. In the same way, your solitude is never total. Invisible threads connect you to others, to the living world, to the silent witness within. Even when you feel stranded, you are held by forces you do not see. It is easy to believe that pain proves our abandonment, that the world has turned its back for good. But pain is not a verdict. It is a messenger. It asks us to listen more closely, to soften where we have grown hard, to reach out where we have withdrawn. Sometimes the sharpest loneliness is an invitation, a bell calling us home to the part of ourselves we have neglected. The wound is not a wall, it is a doorway, if you let it be. We learn early to hide the parts of ourselves that seem too needy or tender. The child who's told, "Don't cry" or "Be strong," learns to close the door on their own longing. Yet this longing does not vanish. It waits quietly, like a seed under winter snow. In time, the weight of all that is unsaid grows heavy. We forget that vulnerability is not a weakness to be stamped out, but the very root of connection. To show our need is to offer a bridge to others, to say, "I am here, just like you." Have you ever noticed how the sky holds every kind of weather, without preference or complaint? Storms come and go, sun breaks through, and still the sky remains, vast, patient, unbroken. Your awareness is like that sky. Thoughts and feelings roll through, sometimes gentle, sometimes fierce. But beneath it all, there is a spaciousness that cannot be harmed. You may feel battered by loneliness or shame, but they are passing clouds, not the truth of who you are. The mind can be a relentless storyteller, spinning tales of exile and rejection. It finds evidence everywhere, an unanswered message, a distant friend, a room that grows quiet when you enter. But these are not proofs of your unworthiness. They are moments in a tide that rises and falls. If you can pause and look beneath the story, you may notice a strange peace, a silence that does not condemn or praise, but simply is. Belonging is not a prize bestowed by others. It is a birthright, woven into your bones from the first breath. No one can take it from you, though many will try to convince you otherwise. The world is full of gatekeepers, but the true gate is inside. When you stand quietly in your own presence, you realize you have always belonged, even in your aloneness. There is no exile from the ground of your own being. Sometimes it helps to remember that even the sun, so bright and constant, disappears for half the world at a time. Night falls, shadows lengthen, and yet the sun has not abandoned us. It is simply elsewhere, shining on someone else's morning. In the same way, your sense of connection may wax and wane, but the source remains. You are not forgotten when you feel alone. You are simply passing through a necessary darkness. What if loneliness was not a curse, but a kind of pilgrimage? What if it led you, step by step, toward a deeper communion with life itself? The mystics speak of the dark night of the soul, not as punishment, but as preparation, a stripping away of illusions so that something truer can emerge. Your loneliness is not a sign you have been cast out. It is a sign you are being called inward, to the quiet lantern that waits for you. To walk this path does not mean you will never feel pain or longing again. It means you learn to meet these feelings with gentleness, rather than fear or resentment. Imagine a mother cradling her child through a storm. The child's tears do not frighten her. They call forth her deepest tenderness. In the same way, your pain is worthy of care, not condemnation. When you offer yourself this kindness, you begin to feel a warmth that is not dependent on circumstance. Today, place your hand gently over your heart, close your eyes, and notice the quiet pulse beneath your palm. Let yourself sit with whatever you find, ache, longing, or even numbness. Remind yourself, I am here and I am enough, even now. This small gesture is a way of saying yes to your own presence, of lighting the lantern from within. We are taught to chase validation from outside, likes, praise, belonging to the right group. But external approval is a fickle tide. It recedes when we need it most. The truest sense of belonging is born when you can sit quietly with yourself, without needing to be anyone else. Like a mountain unmoved by passing storms, you become steady, rooted, unshakable. Sometimes it helps to notice the ways you already belong, even when you feel most adrift. The way your breath slips in and out, the way your body holds you upright, the way the world continues to turn. You belong to the earth, to the sky, to the great river of life flowing through you. This is not sentiment, it is simple fact. You are stitched into the fabric of existence, a thread that cannot be pulled out. Have you ever watched a flock of birds wheel across the sky at dusk, each one moving in perfect synchrony with the others? They do not question their place, nor worry that they are unworthy of flight. They trust the pull of instinct, the subtle signals that bind them together. Your own belonging is like this, innate, effortless, needing no permission or proof. When the mind insists you are separate, it is only doing its best to protect you. It believes that if you expect to be abandoned, you will not be surprised when it happens. But this kind of vigilance is exhausting. It builds walls where none are needed, turning the world into a map of dangers. If you can see this tendency with compassion, you can gently thank your mind for trying to keep you safe, then invite it to rest. There is a difference between isolation and solitude. Isolation is the sense of being cut off, exiled, unwanted. Solitude is the quiet fullness that comes when you are at home in your own company. Solitude is a garden, tended with patience. When you stop fighting your aloneness, it slowly transforms into a space of peace. Here, you can hear your own heartbeat, your own thoughts, your own dreams. Why do we fear abandonment so much? Perhaps because it reminds us of our first helplessness, the infant's cry for warmth, the child's search for safety. These old fears linger in the nervous system. flaring up in unexpected moments. But you are not that helpless child any longer. You can be the guardian you have always needed, the steady presence that whispers, "I am here, and I am not leaving." Sometimes, the greatest act of courage is simply to stay, to remain present when everything in you wants to run or hide or numb out. This is not a dramatic gesture, but a quiet commitment, like tending a fire through a long night. Each time you choose to stay, you strengthen your trust in yourself. Over time, the fear of abandonment softens, replaced by a deep confidence in your own presence. It can be tempting to seek out constant distraction when loneliness bites. The phone, the screen, the endless scroll offer momentary relief, but rarely true connection. Instead, try pausing for a moment. Notice the space around you, the way light falls on the wall, the sound of your breath, the feeling of your feet on the floor. This small act of attention is a way of returning home, of reminding yourself that you are here, now, and that is enough. There is a myth that only the extroverted, the social, the endlessly connected are safe from loneliness. But even in a crowd, you can feel utterly alone. True belonging is not about the number of friends or followers you have. It is about the quality of your relationship with yourself, the willingness to meet whatever arises with openness and care. You can be alone and still feel held. You can be surrounded and still feel adrift. The mystics speak of a deathless peace within, a still point at the center of the storm. This peace is not the absence of pain, but the presence of something deeper. It is the quiet certainty that you are held always by something larger than yourself. Call it spirit, awareness, or simply life. This peace cannot be taken from you because it is not given by the world. It is your own true nature, shining quietly beneath the surface. If you have ever lost someone you loved, you know the ache of absence. Grief is a form of longing, a testament to the depth of your connection. But even here, in the rawness of loss, there is a thread that cannot be cut. The love you shared continues, echoing in memory, in dreams, in the ways you have been changed. You are not abandoned by those who are gone. You carry them within you, always. Today, reach out to someone you trust, not to fix your loneliness, but simply to share a moment of presence. It could be a message, a call, or a silent thought. Let yourself feel the thread of connection, however faint. Notice how this small act shifts the atmosphere inside you, even if only a little. Have you noticed how the moon waxes and wanes, yet always returns to fullness? Your sense of belonging is like this, sometimes bright, sometimes hidden, but never truly lost. Trust that the cycle will turn, that light returns even after the longest night. You are not at the mercy of absence. You are part of a larger rhythm, one that holds you even when you cannot feel it. It is natural to crave certainty, to want guarantees that you will never be left behind. But life offers no such promises. What it does offer is the chance to discover your own steadfastness, your own capacity to remain true to yourself. Each time you meet your loneliness with compassion, you become the companion you have always sought. In this way, you are never truly alone. There is a story in every culture of the wanderer who longs for home, only to discover that home was inside them all along. This is not a sentimental cliché, but a profound truth. The journey outward turns back inward, and what you find is not emptiness, but a wellspring of peace. Here, you are not abandoned. You are welcomed, just as you are. When you doubt your worth, remember the way a river moves, never questioning its right to flow, never apologizing for its presence. You are like that river, carrying life forward with each breath, each heartbeat. You do not have to earn your place. You are already enough, already whole, already home. There is a place in you that cannot be left behind. No matter how far you wander, no matter how deep the night, this quiet lantern waits. Its light is not fragile, not conditional, not dependent on anyone's approval. It shines with the certainty of the stars, the patience of the earth, the promise that you belong here, always. And in this belonging, there is a peace that cannot die. Thank you for watching and for walking this path alongside me. If you'd like to support the channel, please like and subscribe. For high-resolution art, music, and full transcripts, consider joining me on Patreon. Until then, carry these reflections gently with you, and I hope to see you again in the next video.